Hello everyone. Just want to show y'all a little video here on some stuff I picked up. Uh, went to Michael's, tried to saw that they had a 75% off some stuff, so I went to check out what they had. So just real quick, I'm going to show y'all. This is the only thing that wasn't clearanced. I wanted to get some professional paints, but they were on sale. You buy one, get one half off. The Goldens were $10.99 each, so one was $10.99 and one was $5.50, and these were $9.99 each, and buy one get one half off. So I've been really trying to build up my collection of professional paints, and a little bit later I'm going to show you what the difference is between these and some regular student grade paints. First thing I saw when I walked in through the door was this, the Inktense Derwent pencils. These things are expensive. They're regular $89.99 and they were on clearance for $34.97. First time I ever buy these. I've been seeing other YouTubers use it, and it's something I want, but I'm not willing to pay full price for it. So when I see a deal like that, I took it. So and I've played around with these already. They're pretty cool. And then these were clearance stamps. Now this is a Jane Davenport, and it's a face, blank face, and it has different eyes and mouths and noses to make your own little face, which is pretty cool. Haven't used it yet. Regular $5.99 for $1.97. And then I also picked up this Sculpting flexible texture sheets. These are regular $12.49 and they were $4.97. I thought that I could use these as stamps or as some kind of mark making project, because they're really neat. This is a textural one, and this one has a lot of flowers in it. I don't know if you can see right there all the flowers. I don't see my video. See, yeah, there we are. Just checking myself out. Yeah, I really like these. They feel like a stamp. It's a texture thing, and I'm thinking I could probably also do some kind of what you call that when you take a sheet of paper and color, or like I don't know, let's see, like charcoal here, and do rubbing. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot, because this is kind of messy as charcoal, but you could do that with other things, you know, really cool. Then if you spray fixative on this, you can use that as collage. That's pretty cool. So I thought these are nice, and I'm going to try them out. And these are made by Sculpting. And then I found these two stamps from Delusion. This one's got a funky little cat and a dog. And they also come with a stencil, which I love stencils. And this one's got some crazy looking birds too, and a stencil with dots. Now, who couldn't use a stencil with dots? So, and these are not perfect dots. They're more like of a pebble texture. So that's what I picked up. My biggest purchase was this, the Inktense. And I did a picture. Find it. I did a picture of using this one, yeah, just to see how it worked. It doesn't have as many colors as I like, 24 colors, but still, I doubt I'm going to get any more. It's kind of, it gives me the same results as watercolor, except I find this a little bit on the thicker side, and I can show you right here. Let's see. This is some watercolor paper, and let me get my ink pens out. I'm going to try, let's say a red, no, a pink. This is like a hot pink. And I have some watercolor pencils here. This is kind of, no, it's a dark red. Here's a nice hot pink. No, that's something else. Okay, let me switch to green. I can show you the difference. Okay, this is, what is this? This is Faber-Castell pencils, watercolor pencils. Now, when I color this, it feels like a regular pencil color. When I color this one, for some reason, it gives me a little bit more, I don't know, thickness. It just feels a little bit thicker. And then the water, I'm going to, right here, I'm gonna dip this in water. This is my watercolor. And this is the Intense. Intense, I have to just scrub a little bit harder to remove the actual mark that I made. And even that, you can see a little bit behind. But the big difference between these two, this one, when it dries, is permanent. Where the watercolor one is going to reactivate. But that's one of the things where I have to have every kind of art supply there is out there. At least I try to get it when it's cheap. And I'm really happy with my purchase with the Intense pencils. And I've been playing around and doing other things with them. Now, hold on a second, let me see. Anybody? There's something. Here are the colors. Love the birds. And so Past Carrington says love the birds and is a fun haul. And Past Carrington says there are good colors. Yes, they are. They're really good. I love them. I love them. Another thing I wanted to show you was these are professional acrylic paints. They cost more, but they're also perform better. Okay. And I was trying to, now this is Payne's Gray. I don't have anything in Payne's Gray and any kind of other paints with this. I really like it. It's almost like a gray, almost black, with a tiny touch of blue. And let's see, I have, this is a piece of gessoed paper, and I can show you what this one's like. And as you can see, it looks black. Yeah. I shouldn't have taken so much. But anyway, I'm gonna paint down with it. And as I paint down with it, it starts to look more like a navy. And I'm going to add some white right here. And this is a good way to check out your colors, to see what they can do. What's a good color for them? See, it is a gray color, but it's a bluish gray. Now I'm going back up here. And I'm making this darker. almost like a steel gray. And if you mix it with your paints, it's going to be more of a black. If you use it straight out of the tube, it's going to be more of a black feel without having to actually use black. All right. Now, the next color I bought was this lime green, which is called Vivid Lime Green by Latex Heavy Body Acrylics Professional. I have this one, which is Master's Touch, which is the Hobby Lobby version of Latex Basics. In other words, it's a better grade than your average craft paints, but not as good as your professional paints. So I'm going to see what the difference is. And of course it's not going to be exactly the same color, but it's going to be close. You have that. That's the Master's Touch. And this is the latex. Not latex. Liquitex. Liquitex. Okay. I'm going to brush the Liquitex down. It's a beautiful, rich, vibrant green. And this is kind of, it's a very translucent green. The lime green is always going to be translucent because it has a lot of yellow. Okay. And pick up a fresh, clean brush and do the other one. And this one is the Master's Touch. Now, if you notice, the Master's Touch looks a little bit more streaky. It feels like it has more medium in the paint than pigment. But this color is not an easy color to cover anything up with. But it's two different limey green colors, which I do like both of them. So I will be using both of them. Now I have another piece of gessoed paper. Let me see if anybody's out there watching. I've got 3 people watching. Woohoo! Okay. This is Liquitex Professional Heavy Body Acrylics in the light blue permanent. Light blue permanent. This is a hard color to find that looks good. So I've been looking for different light blues to use. And of course you can make light blue with blue and white, but it never comes out the blue that I like. So I find this blue is very opaque. It has beautiful, beautiful color to it. And I'm going to add a little bit of white here. And this is just white gesso. And you can see even the light blue. It's pretty blue. Okay. And this is the light blue permanent. Now, the closest one to this that I have in the Master's Touch acrylics from Hobby Lobby is Ocean Green, which is, it's more of a light blue than a green. And I'm going to put right here. Oh man, that's a bit much. I overdid it with that squirt. Let's see. I'm gonna take another paper. I'm gonna save that. So we have this blue. This is also a pretty blue, but it's not quite as pigmented as the other one. And it does have a bit of a teal look to it. And I'm going to add a little bit of white here to show you what it looks like when it's lighter. And it's kind of an icy color. Very pretty. I will still use both of them. And you can see the difference there. But you could also see the difference in the pigment. It's a big difference, that one. Okay. And this underneath here is my dry paper. And dry paper is just like a thin piece of craft paper. You know, whatever kind of paper you want to put. You can use newspaper too. Newspaper works out really well. I just can't find newspaper that much anymore now without having to buy it. And I'm cheap. Okay, the last color I got was the Cobalt Blue. And I have the Cobalt Blue in Master's Touch also. Now, the difference is twice the price. So, let's see what this Cobalt Blue is going to do. And I'm going to get this one. Put a little bit here. And a little bit here of this one. And it is kind of hard to tell the difference between these two paints on video. But when they're dry, it's also a big difference. The Master's Touch paint dries a lot more chalky, where the Liquitex or the golden paints have a better sheen. Okay, so this is the golden Cobalt Blue. Now remember, blue is a semi-translucent, and with professional paints it'll tell you that in the tube. Or if you can see this, it has these black lines. You can barely see the black lines, but they're there. You can see them. And like the Payne's Gray, which is opaque, you can't see the black lines through the paint. And that's real paint they put on here. That's real paint. You know, you can feel it with your finger. They actually took paint out of the tube and stuck it on there. So it's not like the Liquitex, it just has a printout of the paint. Okay, I'll put a little bit of white right there and just blend it. I think I used the wrong blue. Good. And you can see that blue. Now, between the golden blue, Cobalt Blue, and the Master's Touch Cobalt Blue, I find the golden is a prettier blue. The Master's Touch is lighter and a little bit more on the purpley side. My paints dry out really quick right here because it is hot. It's hot outside. In the house, although I have my AC set to 72, it does not cool until late at night. It's been staying around 78, 77, but because the air conditioner is working, it's not humid, so it's hot and dry, and my paints dry really quick. And there you go. I don't know. I like this blue better than this blue, but I'm going to use both blues. Now, a lot of artists, to save money, what they do is paint the first layers of the painting with the cheaper colors. And then once you start, if you do layers, once you start doing layers on top, they start using the more expensive paints. But I'll mix them all together. I even have some crack paints in there that I like to put. And this I'm going to put aside for later. Alright, let's see what other goodies I have. And I think, oh yeah, the stamps. I love these stamps. They're really nice. And this. See these name brands like Delusions, the Jane Davenport. Yeah, Jane Davenport, stuff like that. I'll always just get that in clearance. Well, maybe one day I'll make enough money and just buy everything full price. Haha, probably not. I love these. They're really cute. And I'm going to use some of that blue that I squirted out. Just let me try. Now, one of my favorite brushes to do stenciling is this cheap plastic. It's called a chubby round. They're made for kids painting. But I've had this one for years, and it works great. Let's see. And I just swirl. I like this. Yep. They're not perfect circles. It has more of an organic look to them. I love it. Alright, so that's it for this video. It always pays to go shop for some deals. Now, I live in a very tiny town. When I go shopping for art supplies, I have to drive about 40 minutes away. So I'm always looking at the deals that are going on before driving all the way over there. And you don't want to be in the store more than you have to. That's the only places I go these days is grocery shopping and art shopping. And the art shopping, I don't do it more than once a month, that's for sure. Okay, so you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and stay sexy. Bye.